Welcome to my viewers in 168 countries around the globe. Hi, I'm Sandra Rupp and I'm so excited to have you here for Cannes Lions 2017. Today I'm going to reveal all my secrets on how I attracted one of the most influential and global audiences on YouTube. And I want to share with everyone how to create your YouTube channel and become your own YouTube star. My first media mentor, the creator of Entertainment Tonight, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, and Star Search. Please stay tuned. And we are now launching an interview show in Naples, Florida. Naples is the #1 happiest, healthiest city in the USA. Also has the best environments. I really want to thank Jimmy Choo for giving us great shoes. We've had some great Chanel sunglasses that have been really popular. TreSemme is the other company that we'd love to have as a corporate sponsor. They're calling me the next Barbara Walters. I became very comfortable with celebrities and CEOs because I worked in the executive search industry. So if you're an individual sponsor, a foundation, or a corporate sponsor who would like to invest in women and entrepreneurship, please contact me at parthenonadvisors.com. Thanks so much for watching. So here it is, the formula for how to become a YouTube star by attracting a highly influential audience, including CEOs, chief marketing officers, world leaders, and even presidents and senators. #1 is I took anchoring and how to be on television classes. See the lighting equipment here, which I normally don't show, but I wanted you to see how much work actually goes into each and every video. I also want to share tips I gained from creating a video in New York on Madison Avenue and Park Avenue. I actually learned a lot from stylists, makeup artists, lighting technicians, videographer, photographers, and there were about 11 people helping me, so I learned so much, and I want to share it with all of you. I grew up with a father who was CEO of a broadcasting company. He was one of the founders of the radio and television industry. This is actually a clock that my dad got from Oprah Winfrey, so we're very inspired by Oprah. She's got so much creativity. She's intuitive like I am. She'd love to have some mentorship from her. We had Phil Donahue to the house for dinner. I also had the honor of meeting people like Charlie Rose and Deborah Norville and becoming friends with them in New York. Now, given that I'm in sunny Florida, filming outside is always an option. And you want great light coming in from the left side of you. Don't put any of your great equipment in the sun, okay? You've got to put it in the shade. You can put yourself in the sun. Yes, your lipstick and your makeup may melt a little bit. Touch up a little bit in between takes. Recording my Amazon video and launching it was one of the highlights of my life. So I want to give a special thank you to Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon.com. He actually had a request on Twitter of ideas for philanthropy. And I have kind of an interesting idea, Jeff, which is I would like to have you invest money in women entrepreneurs. So if there's a way that you can bring some sponsorship to my interview show, we're interviewing leaders, CEOs, chief marketing officers, and famous people on career navigation in the 21st century and how they were successful. You have to buy the great equipment, and some of that is on Amazon.com. I really love the Logitech camera, and it's important to have a professional microphone with a long cord. The other thing that really helped me is having a great wardrobe, and that was built over many years. I was in executive search, so I always had to look very professional and attend black tie dinners and all kinds of things. Put on those Jimmy Choo shoes, always helps. One of my most popular pictures for Cannes Lions was what does leadership look like to you? I also used it for Davos man and Davos woman. But I actually had that photo taken at a Princess Diana museum dinner. And I was lucky enough to be surrounded by the beautiful belongings of the Princess of Wales, Diana, Princess of Wales. She was one of my favorites, and she really inspired me because of her humanitarian side. And so when I thought about leadership, I was actually quoted in a magazine here in Naples. Being creative with photographs and pictures and using captions is really helpful as you develop your own professional and personal brand. The next thing I did is I actually took voiceover classes, because voiceover classes help you project your voice better. And you can actually get a microphone stand so that you can place this into a stand and record hands-free if you want to have more of an official newscast. We can also record audio casts. So if you don't want to actually be on video, you can do an audio cast, and you can actually use this to filter out any extra noise in the background and to make your voice even sound better. So there are some real tricks to the trade here that we're going to share. This is actually where I recorded my very first YouTube video. It was for the Davos debates for World Economic Forum. And I loved this background. It's actually a lady Buddha in the background. So that fit in with the feminine leadership style and investing in women. That was the topic of what I was talking about, conscious capitalism, all those wonderful things. And you can actually change the pillows on the setting. It's a white sofa, but you can change the pillows to make it more interesting. And as you can see, red is a very vibrant color on a white background, so it's important to wear bright colors on a white background. You don't want to wear like a white outfit on a white background. I was also placed on the Thinkers 50 Guru Radar list for the world's top business thinkers for my thought leadership on the yin and yang of leadership. And we've made some great progress. We even helped get women into Augusta National. I was lucky enough to attend the Kellogg School at Northwestern. This is actually about developing a high level of influence on YouTube. We have people from all over the country and all over the world that have homes in Naples, Florida. And yes, I love my hair. That was actually an ad campaign. We helped the Dove ads and the Axe ads get, much more improved. The largest group of people starting companies right now are actually 45 to 54. So we're really focused on getting both men and women funded in that age category. And we would love to have Unilever work with us on that. We've entered the Gates Foundation Can Chimera contest in the past on how to solve poverty. We've got a lot of great ideas and a lot of wisdom. Hello to Warren Buffett. We've got, you actually helped my dad find his last CEO position in the broadcasting industry. So we owe a lot to you, Warren. It's startling how many women remain one-person companies with the best educations and the best experience in the world right here in the USA. So we actually asked Dr. Phil to help us out there. So you can look for that video. I'm wearing a green halter top. It was really pretty. And this is actually a picture of my dad with Vanna White. So these types of things have a lot of special meaning to me, given that I am now sharing with you all how to become a YouTube star. I actually call one of my shows Conscious Capitalism Meets Entertainment Tonight. The reason I started my YouTube channel was to influence CEOs and leaders and world leaders and politicians and celebrities, but also to get them to want to come on my interview shows. Many of these things led to the interview show today. If we were interviewing Imran Khan, we'd have to maybe have a long sundress. President Trump, we would put on a more formal type outfit. Paul Pullman of Unilever, we'd have to be a little more business-like, but we're really versatile here. And see, now that's the wrong way to cross your legs. Remember, we've got to look like Mary Hart, okay? So sometimes, if it's a celebrity, we might raise the length of the skirt. The next thing I did is I took acting classes, because acting can help you become more animated, and I wanted my channel to have a really warm feel to it. We have one of the top 5 community theaters in the country, and we had wonderful people there from New York to teach us here in Florida. I've created a vision board for my company and my interview show, and it's really been helpful for me. I cut out things from magazines and also took some mementos. This is from my Kellogg MBA. This is my dad. Adweek magazine. I'd love to be on the cover of Adweek. This is a Grecian goddess, because I named my company after the Parthenon and Athena. She's the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. She was also the helper of heroes. So we've got a lot here. I have got a newsletter that I started my company on with Constant Contact. ABC News specials, I love this, because we'd love to meet Barbara Walters. And I understand she has a home in Naples, so I think that's actually possible. For anyone who knows Barbara Walters, please let her know that Sandra Rupp would love to have lunch with her when she's in Naples, Florida. And we started our business in the Cartier Women's Initiative Awards. That was actually a great way to start a business because you have to write a 10-page business plan. So thank you to Cartier. We'd love to have you as a sponsor as well. And last but not least, this is a lady on a carousel on a white horse, and it reminded me that we all need a white knight in our life or two. So we're looking for our white knight sponsors, and that's why we're here today. So we want to thank everyone for watching. You also have to watch for snakes and any wild animals out here. But hey, I never said it was going to be easy becoming a YouTube star. So stay tuned. We're attracting really high-level people and believe that we should be paid not just on number of views, but also on influence and buying power of the viewers that are watching. In Longchamp in New York on Madison Avenue, they make great luggage. So, sponsors out there, you may actually see some of your products that I'm promoting, and we'd love to have you sponsor our new interview show. I'm going to start the makeup advice for both men and women. That's right, because you both need to have a makeup base. And there are some wonderful cosmetic companies that now have makeup for men. For the ladies, I use Visible Lift by L'Oreal. So you don't need super expensive makeup, but L'Oreal has some wonderful products that are really great. And this, I really love the texture of it. It stays on. And I also get it in a color that's darker than my natural skin color because I want to look more tan on my face. And the reason for that is that it's really helpful to have a tan when you're on television. It makes you look younger and better. L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Tinted Self-Tanning Lotion. It's just as good as some of the ones that I've tried at the department store, so I really think that L'Oreal has some great products. This actually was recommended to me by Dr. Phil's wife, Robin McGraw, and it's actually from a company called Boots, which is in London, and they have this wonderful it's a moisturizer called Number 7. And I know that Dr. Phil and his son are actually starting up this wonderful show for Daily Mail TV. This is actually something I got on the Marriott Rewards site. So Marriott, we'd love to have you as a sponsor. I love the Ritz Carlton Hotel here in Naples. Actually is a makeup kit that has about 50 different colors of makeup and eyeshadow. And it actually is wonderful to match your outfit and wardrobe to your eyeshadow. So don't just rely on one or two eyeshadows. Mix it up a little bit and make sure you have lots of choices for your wardrobe. That has been so helpful to me. So thank you to Marriott, Ritz-Carlton, and all of you. My favorite lipstick is actually Lancome Spice Pink. And this has done so much for me in terms of, I get compliments on it wherever I wear it. There's something about red lipstick that biologically attracts men. So ladies, make sure that you have a great red lipstick. And interestingly, my favorite red is a little pink. It's called Spice Pink from Lancome. And I even, if you can't afford Lancome, which is kind of pricey, I don't usually get it for like holidays. It's great to have some CoverGirl products because they're more affordable. You can get them in a drugstore. And CoverGirl Enchantress Pink has attracted so much attention, so I'm almost out of it. I need another one. But often I'll put that on top of my Lancome. I've gifted a lot of time to CEOs, companies, chief marketing officers, and people, and I would ask everyone watching this video to please share it with 5 other people because we may be able to find a corporate sponsor out there, and we also want to attract a lot more subscribers to our show. And it's a liquid eyeliner. I've used it for years. And you put it right on top, and you can do a pretty thick line on top. It's liquid eyeliner, works really well. And then on the bottom, I have some great Chanel products. I have like a blue one that actually matches the color of my eyes. My eyes are kind of a bluish green. But Princess Diana actually used to do that, the Princess of Wales, where she put blue eyeliner on. You want to make sure it's not too harsh because if you put like black eyeliner underneath and it's too dark, it can actually age you. So this blue color actually works really nicely, and you can actually use a Q-tip to make sure that you soften it a little bit, and that really helps. I recently looked up what are the best mascaras because I wanted longer lashes and I was getting tired of the one I had. So I found this Voluminous Feline Noir, and it's like a cat. And it's super thick, and super fantastic. And a makeup artist taught me that when you put on mascara, you have to put on a second coat. So you can either use the lash curler, to start, put on your first coat, but then the key is to let it dry and put on a second coat and hold the lashes up to get the longest lashes, okay? It's a really important piece of advice. So if you don't want to use fake lashes, I actually use my own lashes. That's how you get the makeup just right. It's made by Oil of Olay, and it is for your eyes. Right underneath, it reduces the puffiness. That's so important if you're going to be serious about video work. Estee Lauder had given us some beautiful rouge, and we have special brushes for that, so we always put on. I actually love pink, so more so than orange, so I just feel that I look a lot better in pink products. A bronzing powder in a kit like this with a brush, and make sure that you apply it not only to your face, but also here, if you don't have any bronzing tanning lotion right away, and also to your legs. Princess Diana was known for, starting the trend where you didn't have to wear nylons anymore, thank goodness. I never wear nylons in Florida, obviously. And so it's really important to have tan legs, because you'll see in some of my videos my legs are a little bit on the white side, and that's because I tend to use the tanning lotion more up top and I have great makeup. But sometimes my legs are a little bit too white, so I've got to work on that myself. You can actually do your own eyebrows with this tool. I did this when I was being filmed walking down Madison Avenue. The jacket of the suit that I was wearing was a little baggy on me, so the stylist clipped it in the back to make it more fitted, and it really was a lot more attractive. So you want to make sure that you look as good as you can in your YouTube channel. So in addition to our YouTube channel, where we have so many wonderful viewers from around the globe, we'd also like to get it on television and other video channels, Amazon, other places, but we need funding for the marketing budget. So, you can produce some amazing videos, but if you don't have the marketing budget, it's harder to get the word out there. And on that note, I want to mention something really important. I want to encourage everyone to buy my new video on demand and DVD on Amazon.com. It's called Career Navigation: 7 Steps to Success. I share all of my tips on how to navigate your career in the 21st century, advice on executive search firms, interviewing tips, wardrobe, how to create a professional brand online, using social media, how to take executive education classes, which ones to take. I even share who are some of my favorite CEOs, so I've got a lot of great tips in here. And I worked really hard on this, so again, share it with 5 friends. We're into the rainy season, so we've got to run inside. Broadcasting from the #1 happiest, healthiest city in the USA, and the one with the best environment. I'm Sandra Rupp. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Career Expert. Look for my tweets at Exec Career Coach, or look for Sandra Rupp on your smart TV. Pakistan, India, Saudi Arabia, Europe, Australia, the United States. Thanks for watching.